Hello everyone, welcome to the 7th episode of TALKAMOTIVE, which is our talk show. In today's episode, we're going to be having a quick talk about the latest happenings in the Indian market, which are relevant to us and which needed to be touched, and also a quick update on a couple of points in the international market, which really struck my attention. And by the end of the video, I'm also going to give you a quick update on my project E46. So starting off with GST, which everyone is talking about. Yes, around early July when GST actually came into picture, that time we saw a good amount of reduction passed on by the automotive companies to the end consumer, which definitely propelled the demand. But sadly, yesterday, because I'm shooting the video on Sunday today, so yesterday, which was 9th September, GST Council had a meeting and they have announced the following increases on the cars. Starting off with 2% increase on the cess of the mid-size cars, 5% on luxury cars and 7% on SUVs. Well, the only good part here is they haven't given a increase across all the cars. The good thing is that government has slightly understood the segments and segregated the increase in cess accordingly. So that's the only good point here. But without, and there's no surprise here, Maruti is the least affected in this increase in cess. You know, it's sad to see that some policies have always been slightly pro-Maruti. Starting off with mild hybrids when they had come in, the SHVS schemes which had come in. Another coincidence was when the government had banned the installation of aftermarket CNG and LPG kits. And if that was around the same time when Maruti had fitted as OE the CNG kits on their cars like WagonR and other cars in their segment, in their stable. So that was just I remembered, so I thought I'll just make that point. Well, moving on to Tata now. Tata are currently working on another hatchback. This one is codenamed the X451, and this is the only image which I could find on the web. So this is definitely a size larger than the Tiago. Tiago has been a successful product for Tata, but I have a strange feeling that Tata is slightly again making a delay in entering into the premium or the large hatchback segment, because this one is going to go head on with the Baleno and the Hyundai i20. So they are already there, Baleno is doing good. They launched the RS. i20 is already in the second generation of the Indian market. So it's like very late for Tata. For example, look at the Nexon as well. The Nexon is one of the last entrant in the compact SUV segment, and they still haven't started selling it. So it's always the late entry which is playing the spoil sport here. Sometimes late entries do well also, like the Jeep Compass, which is doing great. But it has its own identity. That's what matters. Also, I believe Tata can do much better, rather than joining the party too late. Why can't they create their own party? I believe they should, focus on their old-time heroes. Remember the Tata Sierra? They can relaunch and reinvent it. The Tata Estate also. Okay, so next up is the news might be a rumor, but I just thought I'll take note of this. The 1.3 multi-jet diesel engine is proposed to be discontinued by 2020. I'm a bit sentimental about this because I had a Swift diesel which I used for quite some time around my college days, and it was a great engine. And I don't say it, automakers feel too, because I remember back in the day when it was mid-2000s when the petrol prices had propelled much higher and diesel was the favorite that time. This engine was the staple engine for many manufacturers, be it Tata or be it Fiat themselves or Maruti or you name it. Most of the cars used this engine and it was like the nation's engine. And now seeing this engine go away, it's a bit of a sentimental thing for me. But don't worry, though this engine will be discontinued in the next couple of years, this will come back, and it will come back with BS6 norms and will be reinvented as a BS6 compliant multi-jet diesel engine. So let's wait for that till then. Okay, moving on to some quick international news. BMW recently took wraps of its very latest concept, the X7. Though this is still in the concept stage right now, but going by the latest trend, the production version should look at least 90% similar to the concept. And this is supposed to be going on competing with the GLS by Mercedes. Lastly, one of the news which struck my mind and got my attention a couple of days back when I saw at one of Audi's official social media handle, a rear-wheel drive R8 V10 might just be the first, and that really makes things special. And this is going to be very interesting to see. But this is the first time we're going to be seeing a non-quattro R8, and that will make it really interesting. Finally, before ending the video, as I initially said, that I will give you a quick update on my E46, the project E46. So, if you remember in the last video, I had said that I was not really happy and proud about the 318i engine which is equipped in the current car which I'm owning. So, I have found an engine worthy enough to be going in that, and that is the 328i E46 engine, which is codenamed the M52 TUB28. So this is a straight 6 naturally aspirated BMW petrol engine coming off another E46, so it should be a pretty much easy bolt-on fitment. And while you're watching this video right now, the swap would be underway, and our next video will focus on that swap. And on that note, thanks for watching.